The program's initial emphasis is on oral language development. This is based on the premise that a student's ability to think and speak in complete, grammatically correct sentences provides a solid foundation for the rapid acquisition of subsequent reading and writing skills. The first video clip shows a second grader with autism who has been unable to remain on task for more than 2 to 3 minutes at a time in her classroom. Notice how attentive she is to the computer program despite her tendency to frequently look around the room. Give me a good sentence describing each of the following animations. What is the person doing now?
He's kicking the ball.
Next. What is the person doing now?
He's cooking soup.
What is the person doing now?
He's trying to get big muscles.
Next. What is the person doing now?
He's stuck in the mud.
Next. What is the person doing now?
He's dancing. Dancing.
Okay. Give me a good sentence describing each of the following animations. Go. What is the person doing now?
Now the athletic man is kicking a soccer ball towards the goal.
Next. What is the person doing now?
Now the handsome man is cooking some delicious hamburgers for lunch in his backyard.
Next. What is the person doing now?
Now the muscular man is lifting some heavy weights in a competition.
Next. What is the person doing now?
Now the adventurous man is climbing a precipitous mountain in Nevada.
Next. What is the person doing now?
Now the energetic boy is jumping up and down to exercise in his PE class.
Since cartoons have universal appeal to children, animated characters were selected to play a central role in every intelligent intervention lesson. Accelerated language acquisition is made possible by embedding the animations with interesting vocabulary and pairing them with relevant descriptive sentences. Notice that the student who is an English language learner is speaking fluently with clear diction, intonation, and a natural cadence, despite having a slight speech impediment.
What will the man be doing later? Later, the exhausted man will be swimming to the nearest shore. What will the woman be doing later? Later, the artistic woman will be drawing a colorful spiral on a blank canvas.
A special feature of intelligent intervention is its focus on visual memory, which is a critical but often neglected component of reading instruction. Unique memory training exercises enable students to achieve mastery of new material presented in each lesson.
What will the girl be doing later? Later, the helpful girl will be shopping for fresh groceries at a supermarket.
As soon as students have learned to associate the animations with specific descriptive sentences, we raise the bar to develop spontaneous sentence retrieval for expressive language. This advanced step goes far beyond mere word retrieval. Young students are able to make these connections almost immediately with minimal effort and have tremendous fun at the same time. What is the man doing now?
Now the athletic man is kicking a soccer ball towards the goal.
What is the man doing now?
Now the athletic man is training his disobedient dog to fetch a newspaper.
What is the man doing now?
Now the determined man is cooking some delicious hamburgers for lunch in his backyard.
What is the man doing now?
Now the muscular man is looking for twinkling stars in the night sky.
What is the man doing now?
Now the determined man is playing a snare drum in a marching band.
A hallmark of intelligent intervention is the application of a unique instructional strategy for accelerating linguistic proficiency, resulting in exponential growth. What is the person doing now?
Now the pretty woman is riding her new bicycle in Golden Gate Park. Now the proud woman is bringing a birthday cake into the dining room. Now the delivery man is carrying a heavy parcel to our front door. Now the pretty woman is bringing a birthday cake to our front door.
Practice exercises are never boring, but always engaging and fun. Combine the parts of 3 sentences to compose a new sentence.
What is the man doing now?
Now the athletic man is pushing a huge boulder on a sandy beach in Southern California.
What will the man do later? Later, the adventurous man will ride his new bicycle up a steep hill.
Now watch how just 3 of these animations are used to accelerate learning at an incredible rate. Students learn that these sentences can be divided into subjects, predicates, and prepositional phrases. They also learn that these component parts are interchangeable and can be used to compose new sentences. So, after learning to describe just 3 animations, students are able to expand their linguistic repertoire to a total of 9 new sentences per animation. But wait, we're not done yet. Students are taught to use 6 commonly used verb tenses, which results in the 3 sentences growing exponentially to 162 sentences. This is what accelerated learning looks like. Here you can see how quickly the numbers increase by using this simple, unique learning scheme. This graph depicts the rapid progress of a class of second graders over the first 2 months of instruction. What was most amazing and totally unexpected was that the more students learned, the faster they progressed, as denoted by the remarkable steepness of the learning curve. Students are taught to use 6 verb tenses that are most often encountered at school. By convention, the verb tense that is used in a given question determines the verb tense that is to be used in the response. Key trigger questions help students to decide which verb tense to use in their responses. What is the man doing now?
Now the muscular man is lifting some heavy weights in a competition.
What has the man done?
The muscular man has lifted some heavy weights in a competition.
What will the man be doing later?
Later, the muscular man will be lifting some heavy weights in a competition.
What does the man do every day?
Every day, the muscular man lifts some heavy weights in a competition.
What did the man already do?
The muscular man already lifted some heavy weights in a competition.
What will the man do later?
Later, the muscular man will lift some heavy weights in a competition.
It's kind of hard to hear the final S on some of the words, but if you listen carefully, they are there. I would like you to list the possessive pronouns. Go.
I, you, he, she, it, we, they.
And now I'd like you to use those pronouns to conjugate swim.
I swim, you swim, he swims, she swims, it swims, we swim, they swim.
The mnemonic advantage of intelligent intervention enables students to learn the basic parts of speech with minimal time and effort.
Now the athletic man is kicking a soccer ball towards the goal. The adjectives in this sentence are athletic and soccer. Now the handsome man is cooking some delicious hamburgers for lunch in his backyard. The nouns in this sentence are man, hamburgers, lunch, and backyard.
Students are weaned of slow word-by-word reading on day 1. Again, notice the student's clear pronunciation and use of expression as he reads. His mastery of visual tracking is put to the ultimate test in this exercise. Different parts of the sentences have been interchanged to increase the degree of difficulty, which demands his unwavering concentration.
Now the adventurous man is riding his new bicycle along the river bank. Now the athletic boy is pushing a huge boulder in the outfield. Now the pretty woman is playing a snare drum on stage before a live audience. Now the mischievous boy is thinking about his bright future. Now the fastidious man is taking a quick shower in his backyard. Now the precocious boy is looking for some tiny seeds in a green pasture.
Paradise Island is a short story that was written as a final test of students' reading proficiency. The fact that it was written at a high school reading level means that students must apply what they have learned in order to read the story with fluency, and is another testament to the program's effectiveness. Although not shown in the video, students were able to respond appropriately to both literal and inferential questions about the story. Unfortunately, only page 1 was recorded for us to hear. It's kind of hard to hear the final S on some of the words, but if you listen carefully, they are there.
Paradise Island. Long, long ago there once lived a precocious little boy named Bob, who lived with his parents in Southern California, hoping to eschew the stressful rat race of the corporate world. Bob had adventurous parents decided to relocate to a tropical island where they would be free to pursue a life of leisure. Little did they know that island life would put their family's mettle to the test.
Writing practice is an integral part of every intelligent intervention lesson. Initial exercises involve copying models of proper writing, followed by increasingly more challenging activities that require sentence restructuring and composing simple paragraphs. Note the superior quality of end-of-year writing samples from a group of second-grade students that benefited from using intelligent intervention as compared with writing samples from other classes in this informal field test.